approximately 2 weeks away from the official release of Hogwarts Legacy. About a week ago, I was invited over to WB Games and I got to play Hogwarts Legacy early. And I have to say, I was pretty impressed. Before we continue, I just want to give a huge thank you to WB Games and the entire team that was over there at this event. Everyone was absolutely phenomenal, and it just felt like I was talking to a bunch of kids that were just overall fans of Harry Potter, and they got to somehow fulfill this dream of theirs to make a Harry Potter game. Within this video, you're gonna get Hogwarts Legacy raw gameplay at 4K, played on the PlayStation 5, of course played by myself. Now we got approximately 2 hours to play this game, but to be fair, it did not feel like 2 hours. It felt like it was a bit less, and a lot of that has to do because we were being guided by an individual of where we had to go and certain things we had to do. And then of course we're playing super slow because we're looking at everything, we're interacting with this and that, and some of the things that we were doing we could not include in this video. So although we did play for 2 hours, it may not feel like it's 2 hours, and this video most likely won't be 2 hours, because one thing about this recording session, it was very, very strict, and we were very limited to the things and places that we could go to. One question that stood out to me in one of my videos that I wanted to address before we begin with the raw gameplay. Hopefully, it's not just a big empty world though. Exploring is cool, as long as it has things in it to experience. Flying around aimlessly with nothing there only goes so far. Before I went to this capture event, I had read that comment and I couldn't have agreed more. To be honest, you can have a massive open world game, and if it doesn't have life, it just feels empty, and it is a massive turnoff, and it just kills the experience. If you're gonna do an open world game, it has to feel rich and it has to feel alive. And one thing that I felt within this game when I played it was rich and it was alive. Now please take this with a grain of salt. We were very limited as to where we could be within this open world. We weren't really able to go outside the castle, to be honest, so that aspect we will just have to wait and see. But what I experienced inside the castle was pretty ridiculous. And you can also basically watch the movies and play the game, and you'll see the same exact areas, almost to the T. And so many things that you can interact with. People are just walking by, talking, students are practicing magic. There's so many things going on that you can really just sit back and admire what's happening around you. It was truly pretty freaking cool. Two things that I wanted to also mention that kind of took me by surprise, and these are two things that I was really hoping would feel good, was one, the flying, and two, the fighting, the combat system, the magic spells. I don't want to get into it too much because I don't want to spoil anything, but the flying felt really, really cool. And the combat as well, once you start getting the hang of like the parries, the blocks, and how you can parry different things, and you have to dodge for certain magic attacks, and how you can combine the magic spells and stuff like that, everything starts to flow. And when it does, it feels really good. You can also jump off somewhere and summon your broomstick and you can fly away. I didn't get to do that because I didn't think about it, but I was told, and then I saw it, and it's pretty gnarly. I'm gonna stop talking. Again, a huge thank you to WB Games. Please let me know down below your thoughts and opinions. We're gonna explore a little bit. You're gonna see a lot of flying. You're gonna see some castle exploration gameplay, and then at the end you're gonna be seeing something that you haven't seen before. And of course, I also created a character, a very vague character, because when I get the game and I play it, I'm gonna go a little bit more into detail. You know the drill. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know down below thoughts, opinions, and enjoy.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
I am indeed a student. That was cool. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
A few cobwebs and some dust.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
You're not gonna scare us. Scared you?
I'm taking you with me. You do what I say when I say it.
Wait till I tell my father.
I thought about transferring to both battles just to get away from Professor Black and his iron.
Well done indeed!
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students see that?
Lumos. Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
As owner of Mint Mobile, I wanted to introduce our new family plan with a beloved member of my family, my sister-in-law, Robin Lively.
Aw, thanks, Ryan.
And unlike big wireless, any two people can be family and still get the $15.
Thank goodness you really are in one piece. I heard that troll was thunderous. This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
I spent all night working on my history of magic.
All of my siblings have gone on to work for the ministry, but I'm not sure I want to do that. Unless...
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
The people I feel sorry for are the ones who don't receive any owls. Poor things.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Revelio.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Revelio.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
I suppose I...
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
Connect by T-Mobile. Simplified plans designed for you. Get talk, text, and high-speed data for as...
We'll make you regret signing up.
Levioso! Protego! Levioso! Is that all you've got? Incendio!
Find the one!
Stringo! Levioso! Accio! Levioso!
Give him more Levioso! Expulso!
Incendio! Levioso! Come on! Incendio! There goes my way. Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed wands victory. Well fought.
May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know. That's it!
Levioso!
Excellent form!
Levioso! Accio!
Nicely done! I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntow Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best-kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
But you trusted the wrong kind. And you see you're about to echo your folly. How are we supposed to offer our respects to such a choice?
Is likely wise.
Ah, The Ministry ought to relax their feelings towards the dark arts.
It's Totalis. It's Totalis.
Suppose he's worth a look.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Oh, I actually just broke up with my boyfriend this morning.
Oh, dude.
No, it's not. It's not like that. I'm not upset.
Were you not together very long?
Like 2 years.
This is your chance. You keep her alive. Save who you can save.
You don't think there's hope for the world? Why bother going on?
You haven't seen the world, so you don't know. You keep going for family.
You have a greater purpose than any of us could have ever imagined.
Don't know what Victor was sinking straight in the butt. It's Totalis. Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, I say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with...
Levioso.
Did you hear those goblins? Ranrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Aloha, Mora.
All right, I have the egg.
Careful! Ramrod will want his dragon intact! Don't think you'll get it out!
You'll feel that, Signora. You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Stop right there!
How nice of you. Stop.
See how you like this?
Ricky, little kid! Back to the dirt, like you! The lamb returns to the woods.
Taking your
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up. Aim for the ring at the front of her restraint.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way.
something in black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
I work hard and I want my money to work hard too. So I use my Freedom Unlimited card. Earn on my favorite soup. Got it. Earn big with Chase Freedom Unlimited. How do you cash back? Chase, make more of what's yours.